This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, the 21st of November. I'm Michael Groff. Yesterday, a cloudy, showery day here in the valley. And today, some active weather already around the state this morning. So let's get out there and talk about it right now. Few clouds here in the valley right now. There's even an isolated shower still lingering about, but more rain to come later this morning, potentially. 63 degrees right now at Sky Harbor here at 4:40 a.m. Dew points at 57, relative humidity 83%. The winds are light and the barometer is falling. Temperatures around the valley this morning pretty much uniformly near 60 degrees. And the reason for that, plenty of moisture in the air, some clouds still lingering about, and more south to southwesterly flow out ahead of a cold front, which is approaching western Arizona right now. And we see some showers on radar. Most of that is east of the valley, but a few isolated showers still across Pima, eastern Maricopa, Pinal, and Gila counties. Another band of showers and embedded thunderstorms approaching from the west, though, over Yuma, La Paz, and Mojave County in association with that cold front. Even a severe thunderstorm warning right now in central Mojave County, including the Kingman area, Golden Valley, Chloride. That's in effect until 5 a.m. this morning. On the watch warning map, freeze warnings extending from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. In the Panhandle, very cold air getting all the way down to the Gulf Coast. And there's still some winter weather advisories out here in the west. A flash flood watch in Southern California. Even a couple of flash flood warnings earlier this morning. And some winter weather conditions and wind advisories in portions of the Northeast today. On the convective outlook, no organized areas of severe weather, but an isolated strong or severe storm not completely out of the question here in the Southwest. We'll talk about that as we take a look at the models. Get into all of our weather in the specifics. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. There's a cold trough here in the Southwest going negative tilt, and a cold front will be coming through the area today. As a result, showers and isolated thunderstorms will be on the increase today. Very cold air aloft with this system. We still have some pretty good lift. Upslope, south to southwesterly flow will promote shower and thunderstorm development, especially north and east of Phoenix today. But think that we still will see some rain here in the valley, especially as that cold front approaches. We get some lift. And this is the high-res HRR, the HRRR model, today at noon. And this doesn't show exactly what the radar is going to look like, but you get the idea that most of the action should be to our east. Still, a widely scattered shower or thunderstorm isn't out of the question here in the valley through the middle part of the day. This is the NAM at the same time, 12 p.m. today. It shows a few more showers even back into western Arizona, isolated thunderstorms too. And CAPE values, this is off the NAM, a few hundred joules per kilogram. This is more than what we were initially thinking, so this isn't overwhelming amounts of CAPE or instability in the atmosphere, the convective atmospheric potential energy, that's CAPE. But still, there's enough to warrant the mention of thunderstorms in our forecast. So today, partly to mostly cloudy skies, scattered to numerous showers, and isolated thunderstorms through the day. We'll say a 60% chance of rain and high temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. And a couple of those storms could be on the strong side. Don't think we're going to have widespread severe weather. Understand most of us won't even see thunder, but those of you that do could drop some heavy rain. QPF numbers, total amounts of rain, that's what everybody wants to know. How much more rain are we going to get? Around 2/10, maybe 3/10 of an inch, a half inch possible in the favored upslope areas here of the valley toward Carefree, Cave Creek, the North Valley, the mountains just north and east of Phoenix. And again, if you run into one of those isolated thunderstorms, you could see a bit more rain. By tomorrow, conditions dry out as that trough moves to the east. So we'll have dry west to northwesterly flow in place. High temperatures still only in the upper 60s to near 70. It'll be very nice, but the sky, again, will be mostly sunny. Wednesday, the busiest travel day of the year. Looking across the country, pick out a destination. You have friends or family coming in from someplace, or you're off to travel somewhere across the country. Looking at rain from Chicago, Indianapolis, Cleveland, south toward Louisville, Kentucky, Memphis, Tupelo, Mississippi, and all the way down toward Houston. Also some rain and snow out here in the west. Some flakes flying also just north of Chicago up toward Milwaukee, Madison, Wisconsin, and maybe the Twin Cities or eastern portions of Iowa. All of that a possibility. So there will be some travel headaches, but overall not too terribly bad. All right, this is Thanksgiving Day. And we'll see temperatures around here climbing up into the low 70s, maybe the middle 70s. The sky mostly sunny. Latest GFS has 72 for the high on Thanksgiving Day. And whether it's 72, 73, 74, still the idea, mostly sunny skies. About the only sensible weather to talk about, a little bit of breeziness, especially toward the Colorado River Valley. Could even see gusts to around 20 to 25 miles per hour. I think especially in the morning out that way. Here in the valley, 10 to 15 mile an hour breezes at most, and conditions will be absolutely perfect. Friday morning, Black Friday, when you get out and hit the shops at 5 a.m. or earlier. You'll start the day out mainly in the 40s to low 50s here in the valley, but we'll climb into the low and middle 70s, and the sky will be mostly sunny. On Saturday, same thing, mostly sunny skies, highs in the lower to mid 70s. Sunday, we start to cool it off a bit as colder air starts to intrude into the west, a deepening trough. Moving into the western United States, rain from northern California through the Pacific Northwest, the Intermountain West, some snow possible, of course, in the Cascades. But we will, of course, remain dry and high temperatures, cooling to the upper 60s to low 70s. And this is a week from today, Monday, November 28th. That much colder air descending across a good portion of the United States seems likely. And for us, temperatures would be cooling off as a trough digs deeper into the Intermountain West and the Rockies. High temperatures in the mid to upper 60s if this were right. This is Tuesday, November 29th. The 540 line digging all the way down to the Oklahoma Panhandle, and what a mess this could be weather-wise for a good portion of the Rockies and the nation's midsection. Snow all the way down to central Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, and points north. And rain for Texas, Louisiana, and points east from there. But we would be dry, but very cool. High temps only in the low to mid 60s. And this is the end of the forecast period, Wednesday, November 30th. We have strong high pressure across the northern Pacific and in northern Canada, in between a river of cold air coming down from northern Alaska and the Arctic Circle. All of that helping to amplify this very active pattern that will be developing by the end of the month. Very cold temps here in the southwest. If this were to verify, high temps only in the upper 50s here in Phoenix. I think that's a bit too chilly. Still, the idea of much colder temperatures by the end of the month would seem very plausible. Low temperatures during this time would be down in some spots, I would imagine, in the upper 30s and 40s. Temperatures off the GFS ensemble. We're in the 60s today and tomorrow. Look at that for Thanksgiving Day, though. Low to mid 70s. Doesn't get any better than that, but much cooler by the end of the month. And heading into December, as a pretty active weather pattern shapes up for much of the country. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video by tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Have a great Monday.